Hey guys, welcome back to Plants vs Zombies. Just gonna tend to my Zen garden here, which is now grown to a ridiculous size. Okay, let's just no, you're a water guy. I suppose you have to go in the water area, which is kind of a shame. Man, this is gonna take forever. Hey, diamonds. You need the gramophone. Okay. Well, let's see what everybody needs. Let's just get them up to the point where they're asking for special shit. So that way I can budget out everything. Come on, what do you want? Seeds. Okay, seeds. Spray. I can give that to you. And then gotta get the gramophone. Oh my god, that's 15 grand. Okay, I guess I'm not getting that. Not yet, anyways. I'll come back for you. You're as tiny as ever. Alright. Well, today we're gonna, and as I said this last time, I'm gonna do the survival game modes. I don't know, I'll see how long this one takes, and if it doesn't take so long, then I'll do survival night also in this video. But if it takes like more than like half an hour, I'd say, in and around, I'm gonna leave it for the next video. Anyways, let's get to doing this. Jesus Christ, what is this? What is my frame rate? Frame rate? Okay, well, fuck it. I don't know why my frame rate is so atrocious, but alright, sure, why not? Let's see. You're gonna need sunflower. Let's see. I wanna get the tall nuts and pumpkins in place as quickly as I can. Spikeweeds too. Let's get some instant kill plants so I can spend some time setting everything up. Then I think I'm gonna have the torchwood sort of strategy going on here. Yeah, then I'm gonna get the jalapeno if I need it. I think that's pretty good. Alright. So, to my knowledge, the survival game mode, if I remember correctly anyways, is just you survive 5 flags. It's similar to Last Stand, except here you start off with 0 sun and you have to make it, as opposed to you start off with like 3,000 sun or something and you have to make good enough defense to survive all 5 waves, is that more or less. So it's a little different here, which is, I mean, it's great news for me because I always set my defenses up to last long term anyways. So, you know, okay, spacebar pauses the game. I did not know that. Alright. Let's just do that. Yeah. So first day on the yard is probably gonna be spent doing a little more than just putting everything, like the bare essentials of my defense, in place. And then, you know, as things progress, I can start setting up like repeaters and what have you. But let's just squash you there. Yeah, for the most part, I think this is going to be a fairly routine sort of setup here. Just I get to build off it as the waves progress. So I can I'm gonna hope. Yeah, okay, squash, there you go. I suppose I'll put pumpkins here too. They're gonna have to start putting spike weeds down. Alright, squash you. Just gonna make sure I have some spike weed everywhere. Prioritize getting spike weeds in this lane since it's an open lane. Potato mine there because you're gonna survive the spike weeds. Yeah, this should go pretty smoothly, I'd say. It's been about a month since I've recorded any episode of the series because I usually record them in bulk. It's easier that way. Which, you know, hence is why this one's up later in the day, because I somehow managed to sleep 12 hours last night. Don't ask me how, don't ask me why. It happened. So yeah, this is a very rudimentary defense, because it's entirely reliant on the spike weeds doing their job at the moment. However, hopefully next wave we get to change that. And the spike weeds are doing their job quite nicely. Ooh, voice crack. Because pretty much all the regular zombies are dying before they can even get to the tall nuts with the pumpkins around them, and then I just have to work on getting my defense up here. But yeah, everything is pretty simple, and now there's more zombies approaching and I can continue working on this defense, which is very nice. Let's see, there's no, wow, okay. The spike weeds are going to entirely do their job on this wave, I guess. Let's get some sunflowers. Actually, no, I'm not going to need them this wave because there's nothing that can get rid of them, so I can leave them out of it for now. But just get some insta kills, I suppose. Yeah, and the pumpkins. The rest of these for this, the rest of the plants I get for this wave are not going to be very useful, except maybe the squash and the tall nut, in case if those guys get destroyed. Yeah, that's the only things I'm really worried about. So, get some useless plants just to be funny. There we go. Also, useless plants are nice because if you accidentally select them, you can't put them anywhere. So. You don't accidentally waste your sun on anything. But yeah, for the most part, these guys can be dead before they even get to the tall nuts. Yeah. No, in fact, for the entire part, these guys are gonna be dead before they get to the fucking tall nuts. Because the spike weeds deal exactly 10 damage before they get to the tall nuts. Which is exactly how much it takes to kill every single one of them this wave. So, I think things are gonna be going pretty well here. is gonna go pretty swimmingly, I'd say. Let's get the actually after I get this first row column, I should say, of repeaters in place. I'm gonna get all the torchwoods with pumpkins around them because I anticipate I'm gonna have to deal with ladder zombies at some point, and if they end up climbing over the tall nuts, I want something that can still, you know, stop them. So let's just get this in place now. Yeah, I'm gonna focus on getting these outer two lanes with the torchwood first because they are the weakest in terms of damage output. Come on, come on. Yeah. Alright. Alright. Yeah, that's not anything special. Let's just grab some insta-kills. Then again, nothing really I have to worry about in terms of them getting far back, so I can just get some more useless plants again. Torchwood. Still, this is going very nicely. Alright, well, they managed to nibble out the pumpkin around the tall nut, so let's just put that back in place. Alright, now I can just put more repeaters in place. Alright, and already at this next wave here. Let's get this pumpkin in place. And then another three-peater. I mean, everything seems to be going pretty well, so... yeah. Alright. That's another flag down. Oh, just ate that one. Okay. That's fine, I can replace that easily. Alright, okay. And here comes the first zombie that is a potential threat, the dancing zombie. So, I mean, he's still not gonna make it very far back, but... yeah. Let's get those, and then... let's get all the ones that I'm gonna place primarily. Maybe not the torchwood. No, dancing zombie might cause problems with that, so let's get it. And then these three, and then again, I don't really need anything else here, so let's just have these two. Alright. Actually gonna put the pumpkin here first. Because I don't want the dancers to eat my torchwood. Took a second, but, you know, I got there. Alright. Man, at this point, it's just a fucking coin farm, which is, I mean, it's very nice for me. And even the football zombies are hardly making any more. That's something. Oh my god, the dancing zombie couldn't even start. Alright, never mind. Yeah, good luck with that, dude. B- for effort, though. Hey, there we go. You actually managed to get your dancers up. I mean, too bad it's still meat. It's absolutely nothing because you're still doornails, but good effort. Alright, now here is where I might... Nope, never mind. Nope, in fact, it's actually easier this time. Alright. Oh, well, you guys really petered out about, like, actually attempting to wear down my defenses, but okay. I don't need a sunflower. I could just get that. I already have that, and then I can fuck off with these last two, because I don't need them. Alright. Come on. Give me another one. Give me another one. Thank you. Oh, man. It's a lot of pea shooters. Well, 3 Peters, I should say. And, yeah, they're just ripping through everything. Like, they're not even getting to the fucking tall nuts anymore. This is just sad. Like, this reaches a point where it's not even, like... They don't even stand a chance anymore. I mean, of course, there's a reason why there's a world record for survival endless, because it does eventually have to get intense enough, but, like, this? No. This is way, way too easy. Like, they're not even really reaching anything before they die. It's just sad. I pretty much have the entire thing filled out at this point. It kind of shows, because I mean, survival is definitely not possible. It didn't even. Oh my god, the last wave didn't even fucking make it to the tall nuts. Wow. All right. Well, thanks for the diamond. Wow, that is still not enough to get the gramophone for the guys in the Zen garden here, because, you know, that flower wanted it, but whatever. I mean, since it's only been about, it hasn't even been 20 minutes, I am going to do survival night, but you know it. Yeah. Well, let's do sunshroom this time, because it's night, and, you know, generally getting a sunshroom down is going to be easier. The first night, let's again focus on just getting a defense in place at all. This time with the help of the puff shroom. Yeah, I'm not gonna use the same strategy. I think I'm gonna use fume shrooms instead. For the most part, and then in the back couple of flames, gonna have catapults. I'll grab the fume shroom and I'll grab the grave buster because I feel like I'll need them. But as for everything else, I can hold off. right now the name of the game is just getting everything up and running, right? So. Of course, he has to appear in the top lane. Oh, whatever. Just put a puff from here. Alright. Yeah. Okay, I thought this was gonna be a little harder to get going, but it seems like I am still quite in the clear. It's just, I mean, those small suns are kind of difficult to click on, but everything's still going all right. Yeah, good luck, dude. As you walk past that thing. There we go. Alright, now I'm gonna get the spike weeds in. They're nice and cheap. And these pufferms won't necessarily be able to do it this wave alone. So I want to give them a little bit of help. Because I have doubts about me being able to get all the fume shrooms in place this early on, so at the very least get all the spike weeds down. Alright, I'm gonna use my squash on you. Come on, give me some sun. I mean, I probably didn't need to, but I've done it, so. Alright, well, these spike weeds are doing a pretty good job. I mean, it's not like a grade A performance or anything. Like, they're obviously still getting to the mushrooms. Ah, I see. Okay. You're gonna put graves randomly. Just gonna pop them up, I see. Alright, that's an interesting challenge. Well, yeah, there's not much else they can do, I don't think. Put a tall nut there, and a few from here. Alright, well, immediately there's a problem, because dancing zombie, that's gonna cause a few issues, because they're gonna be able to get like, really up close and personal with my defenses. If Gravebusters can if graves are able to pop up in places where there already are plants, then definitely gonna need one. Like, definitely gonna need them. I don't think I'm gonna need sunflowers anymore, but I'm still gonna take mushrooms. Still gonna take a squash. Cherry bomb. Be good without the spike weeds. I guess I'll take the jalapeno then. Yeah, this is a pretty okay defense. This is gonna work.
The zombies are coming.
Yeah. Obviously, the problem with having a fume shroom defense is that for some duration of time, the I think I'm gonna actually, for some duration of time, anyways, the pop shrooms will be not so useful because I have to replace them with melon bolts, and pop shrooms don't exactly have as much range, even as a fume shroom does. So. Yeah, 2 columns of fume shrooms, and then I can put the melon bolts here. Yeah, I have concerns about how useful that's going to be when breaching my defenses, but I mean that seemed to go okay. So I have some hopes. I'll put this pumpkin here so I can be absolutely sure if I do or don't need the Grave Buster. Let's hold off on. Okay, I do. Alright, so I am going to need to replace shit as I go, so I do, in fact, I don't think I'm going to need the puff shrooms anymore, but I am going to need to get the spike weeds back in my possession. Yeah, and then let's get cherry bomb. Let's get these 3, I guess. Anything else you need? No, okay. Let's go. Well, let's put the Grave Buster there first and foremost. There we go. And I gotta replace that spike weed as quickly as I can, because that's like 5 free damage there, no matter what. So naturally, that would be a pretty important piece of the defense. Alright, well, now we're putting the melon pults in place, so this whole thing here should really start to become a lot more effective. So now I'm circumventing, specifically, like, a screen door zombie type of zombie. That's also with the newspaper and ladder zombie. I'm now circumventing that in two ways, both by attacking them from under and over, so I should be alright. And then, oh, there's also the fume shroom that just ignores all types of zombie and just shoots right through them, which also has the effect of dealing like a damage in an entire line, right? So, and good. Alright, well, I have 3 flags completed now, and let's just keep going. Same loadout as before. There we go.
The zombies are coming.
Look at that. That thing is going perfect. There. This is accelerating quite a lot. Okay, grave is there again. Alright, we're almost done now. Just have to get through the last one, and wow, that's, again, you guys are really not doing much to fight back at all, but sure, I guess. Let me just get these. Alright, just bust this grave here. Spikeweed in place. And then put a pumpkin around this tall nut here. And then I should be free to just add more melon bolts to defense here. Alright, well, I've missed these two, and I think that's the final defense I'm gonna end up being here with. So I didn't actually even get to complete setting up this defense, but hey, you know what? It's still killing them. It's still being very effective. Actually, can you really kill a zombie if they're already dead, technically? Oh, whatever the case. This is working remarkably well, as always. And, yeah. This is pretty handily in the bag. Let's see if I can get an extra coin out of this. Yes, I can. Okay. Well, thank you all for doing your duty and, you know, defending my front lawn here. Anyways, I don't really care. I'm just gonna uproot you next week. Alright. Well, I still don't have enough to get the gramophone. Because I only have 14,100 and I need 15,000 for the gramophone. It says, you know, I can't even afford it. So, I guess I'll have to wait till next time to do it, but that being said, I think we've gone a decent way through the, you know, the survival endless challenges and what have you. So, well, endless challenges, these aren't endless, but yeah, whatever. I think this is a pretty good place to stop. So, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope you enjoyed. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.